Good morning, all. So, didn't quite finish cutting my strawberries. So, good morning, all. I've got my breakfast ready. I've got in it oatmeal, a tablespoonful of flaxseed oil, my skin. I also still take my Juice Plus, but because I've got the perioral dermatitis, Nikki. Good morning, Nikki. I'm talking about the oil that you gave me yesterday. I tried it in a tiny little bit of oatmeal and it didn't have any taste. So I put it in the whole of the oatmeal, and normally I have to put extra kettle water in because after the microwave it kind of goes a bit thick, but the oil is actually keeping it quite loose. And then when I put flaxseed powdered down in, and I also put chia seeds in. They're the little seeds, so they also thicken it up. So this morning it's been quite nice. So I've got raspberries, I've got some strawberries, and I've got a banana in my breakfast today. So I'm just cutting the raspberries right now. Good morning to you all. Good morning, Ashley. Good morning, Kevin. Good morning, Tony. Good morning, Nikki. Good morning, Phil. And today's topic was suggested by Phil. Healthy, Nikki. I tried. Today's topic was suggested by Phil. What are your hobbies? And although there's a picture of me in a tennis dress, I have to say I'm not very good at tennis. Just saying. Although I did play in Wimbledon on the court training. I have a friend called Jamie Delgado. After that he went on to be Andy Murray's personal coach. So, and he's done a lot of commentating. He was my trainer. He was so good. So kind. He's born in Spain, but he's got an English accent. I think he lived in Birmingham for a bit. But he was originally born in Spain. He was a nice lad. Tony's asking where's the little wrestler. He's sitting in his little beanbag chair. So, V, good morning. Hope you're doing good today. V, thank you so much for asking. Yesterday was one of those days. So yesterday turned out really well in the end. So what happened was yesterday at 21 minutes past 9, the text comes through. Oh, I forgot to tell you, there's no class today. Well, class starts at 10:15. So bearing in mind you're getting ready and then you've got to leave the house and get there before the class starts at 10:15. She gave me like 54 minutes notice, like typical. So I was just like that then. So in the end, what happened is we went to the other gym that I joined that's got the kids room. So we had a lovely little play. He was playing outside and I went in the gym and did some more legs with one of my personal trainers from London, a guy called Gert. I found his workout in my bag because I keep all the workouts that trainers give me. There's certain trainers that are really, really good. And I keep their workouts. And so I was working that out. So I was messaging to him. It was all scrappy, the piece of paper. And then I took a picture of myself. I'm like, I'm not supposed to take pictures. I sent it to him. So Ozzy's over there. Good morning, Jen. Jen said something to me yesterday. Jen said you were sending something to me and I saw it. But then Miss Moira texted. And I was just like, I got sidetracked. So Jen did write a message here yesterday that she's sending something on. I never said thank you, Jen, so thank you. Nikki's eventually making the cottage pie just now after I made you one. It was nice, Nikki. Cottage pie is nice. If I said good morning at 8:50, Tony, yes, that's the time that I want to finish, LA time. V's with us as well. V made me smile extra yesterday, so that's all I'm going to say on that part. Unless V wishes to explain, but V just made me smile anyway. Extra smile. Because you all make me smile. I think I've got through all the good mornings. So, one of my hobbies, with Snapchat was, as in, yesterday I got they terminated my account. Do we have anyone who's really tech savvy on here? They shut me Snapchat account down because I breached the terms. When you breach the terms, they don't allow you to open another Snapchat account. So I want to open another Snapchat account. I'm not going to put it in the same name, and I'm just going to have it as a private one. But they recognize me. This iPhone that I'm doing it from now, they'll recognize that. Does anyone know about if I reset one of my old iPhones back to factory settings, what I have to do to when I open the account, what I have to do to make sure Snapchat don't realize I'm the same person and lock that one down? Is anyone tech savvy? They ban your iOS device, so I want to use another iOS device. Does anyone know anything about that? It's very quiet, isn't it? Nikki, you'll have to tell us how your cottage pie was tomorrow. Jen says yummy, Nikki. So this morning I've got Jim and Maria Poppins is coming. Jen says, I hope Ozzy's behaving himself today. So far, so good, actually. I knew he's not been awake that long. Phil, I know about cottage pie. That's about the limit of my tech savvy. LOL, Phil. You're funny. So Nikki, some apps know how many accounts are created by the IP address and maybe create it on another Wi-Fi. Nikki, do you use Snapchat? Morning to Lexi. Another hobby could be I eat a lot of oatmeal. Tony, I do. Who uses Snapchat? Yeah, Kevin says now I'm a kind of LG phone guy. Okay. Thank you for jumping in though, Kevin. Joining in. We don't know until we ask, do we? Nikki, I have one, but don't use it other than take pictures sometimes for funny photos. I guess I probably should ask some of the other talent that have lost their account, that have restarted it. I've seen though people, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything on Snapchat. They've barred me for life. They banned me. I'm like, well, maybe having it attached to Fan Centro is a is a big. So hobbies, I love to read. I like to read before I go to sleep. I love theatre performances, not the movie theatre because I fall asleep in the movie theatre. Musicals, and obviously now we've got stuff going on with Ozzy. Ozzy's got lined up. He's got a few things lined up. Really and truly. Well, he got Elmo for his birthday, but then Peppa Pig come along that I saw the other week, so we had to get Peppa Pig tickets. Are you doing okay, Ozzy? Lexi has Snapchat. She uses it more often now. Lexi, do you know the answer to the question? That's what he's doing. If they ban you indefinitely, they banned me address. No, sorry. They banned my device. iPad time. Oh, I've never used Snapchat on iPad. Oh, my iPad. That iPad's dead old though. That I've got, not that one, I wouldn't do it on that one. I've got another one that's really slow. Ozzy's got, well, he did have 2 iPads, but the other one was just too old. He's got 2 of those blue tablets. I can't remember what they're called. The Fire, Amazon Fires, aren't they? Jen sent him one. Okay, so Jen collects Tanya memorabilia. Yes, you do, Jen. You have a collection of pigs and sheep ornaments. Oh, I never knew that. Nice. Tony says favourites at home are drawing, reading, writing and telly. I like the telly. I don't get to watch it that much. Definitely like reading. I was rubbish at drawing. Not that best at writing. Hobbies to do workouts. I like to be healthy. That's Tony. Do you know what? I like to work out as well, Tony. And see wrestling. I like to see wrestling as well, Tony. I used to like to do a lot of cosplay, dressing up and going to conventions, but I just didn't have the time. When you have a child, everything changes. Jen says, sound creative, Nikki. My mum's an artist too. Nice. Well, I like to learn to play the keyboards, piano keyboards. I'm practicing on my guitar, though I just practice chords. Guitar, keyboards, knitting. I was knitting when I was pregnant with Ozzy. Knitting, reading. I love to read thrillers, murder mysteries. Don't really like horror stories. Cryptic, good morning. We are doing good. Join in the conversation. We're asking what your hobbies or interests are. This topic. Thank you, Phil, for suggesting this topic. Tony, would you do another cosplay sometime? Maybe. I feel old. Like, no. I don't know. Maybe Ozzy will do cosplay one day. Lexi, what was the question you asked? She's asking me. Okay, so I'm permanently banned from Snapchat. And so they've locked me device. Because I tried to sign up again, it just locked it. So they've locked me device. So someone suggested get a new phone. So I've got 3 iPhones, the old. You know, I've got 3 iPhones. So what I'm going to do is ask Superhero to reset the oldest one back to factory settings. So I want to know, someone said change your factory settings, different name, different date of birth, so different time zone, date, so it sounds like it's a different person, right? So I want to know, like, what are exactly are Snapchat banning? Because I can go somewhere else to a different Wi-Fi and set it up, but then I'm going to come back to my Wi-Fi in my house again because it doesn't have its own Wi-Fi. I've got to hook it up to Wi-Fi. So I want to know how it's going to work. That was the question. Phil enjoys cooking, listening to music, meditation, action, fantasy movies and cryptocurrency. Nice. Phil, I keep meaning to do that cryptocurrency, don't I? Cooking, I try and do a bit of cooking, a bit rubbish at it. Meditation, I always fall asleep, but I do like it. Action fantasy movies. I can never watch through a movie anymore. I just fall asleep. I'm so tired. Nikki has a box of written lyrics, need to go through and type some up. Wow, Nikki. Tony likes my cosplay, Lady Titan and Captain Marvel. Thank you. Val. V likes decorating, binging, Amazon Prime. Oh, we all love Amazon Prime. What's binging? Is that like blinging? Yanga says good morning. Thank you. Good morning to you. Nikki, I think it would just be the setup on a different Wi-Fi. If that's the case, they know that. So you set it up on a different Wi-Fi with a different phone. Lexi's at the hospital. Not with you. Not for you though, Lexi, is it? Are you at the hospital with Lexi? I hope it's all alright. Let me know what you do. I looked online, but it just kept telling them to ask them to unbar your account. And I'm like, that's not going to work. It's kind of stupid. I'm going to reset an old device back to factory settings. So what else should I make sure I avoid? Because I don't want to reset it all, start it, do a new account, and they ban me straight away because they recognise me. I'm only going to use it, not for as a public one. It was for you, but now it's for the twins and the brother. What the hell, Lexi? What was up with you? Oh my God. Phil's asking, how's your dermatitis? Is it improving? Phil, very much so. There's a spot there. You can't hardly see it, can you? The chin's still a bit spotty. Oh, Tony forgot to put the WWE Clash of Champions matches, but tonight he will. Thank you, Tony. I tried to watch it. I tried. It's so hard with Aussie. And you're trying to eat your dinner, and he fell asleep actually Tuesday night SmackDown. He fell asleep in his chair. Yanga does MMA and CrossFit as hobbies. Nice one. You must be really fit. I love reading books. I like reading books too. Kevin, my hobbies is collecting comic books, listening to music, editing videos, cosplay, collecting autograph photos, and yes, I've got yours. Thank you, Kevin. I think you got a few of mine. Playing video games and watching music. Nice. Phil, good stuff. I'll keep working on the meditation. Thank you, Phil. It does feel a lot smoother. The other day, like when I do that, I can feel smooth bits. The other day, I couldn't feel a smooth piece on my skin. Sana, good morning. Ozzy's back there. He was watching his iPad or his Blue Fire. He's watching his Blue Fire tablet today. Madison, good morning. Madison, she says, listening to music, binge watching TV. I wish I could. Reading for sure. I love reading as well. Madison, I put some of those books on my Amazon wish list. You mentioned the one about 10 women in the woods or something. I can't remember which one, but I had Ozzy screaming at the same time, so I quickly thrown a few on, and I put the other books on. Remember when I read like book 3 of like a series, and I got to the end of it and I went, no, and then realised it was a series. So I put books 1, 2, 4 and 5 on my wish list as well. 1 minute, everyone, I've got 1 minute left. Tony saying Ozzy might want to see the pay-per-view. I hope so. He'll watch it for so much. Ozzy's favourite is Bailey. Senna was wondering where he is. I just showed everyone where he was before. So Lexi fell down the stairs, and then the twins got sick along with the brother. Oh my God, Lexi. Jesus. Keep yourself safe. Good morning, Sabine. Madison saying next, Lexi, hope everything's okay. Electric playing tabletop RPG. I guess that's a video game, is it? Role-playing game. Mostly Pathfinder. Also listening to variety books on Audible. I never got with that audio stuff as much. I used to like audiobooks in the car. It's 8:50, Lexi's saying. Tony likes the hugger. He does. Phil's saying, Lexi, hope you're not hurt too badly. Lexi, Nikki's saying, I hope you didn't get hurt too bad, Lexi. Text me in a bit, Lexi, and let me know how you are. Good morning, Finley MacDonald. Everyone, the time has come. Lexi's saying the factory reset along with the different Wi-Fi, so set it up on different Wi-Fi is the best way to go. What happens if I do the factory reset and then come back and use the original Wi-Fi? I guess that's probably what I'm thinking. If you know that one, Lexi. Electra says, have a great day. Anyway, Lexi, just take care of yourself. Walk with Tanya, Tony. Have a nice day. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for sharing your topics, your interests. Alexi's going to text me the simple steps. Thank you. That's what I need. Sabine, I can just quickly get in. Sabine's in. Someone's on that. Someone's on that case there. Someone's on the case. Someone get it. Sabine, I'm going to read yours out. My hobbies are... Thank you, Lexi. My hobbies are, Sabine says, listening to music and reading horror books. Oh, I'm so scared of horror books. Enjoy your workout. Thanks, Tony. Kevin says, walk it off. Thank you all. Nikki's saying it's like when you can only set up 3 gaming accounts on one IP, but other people can play with their accounts. Okay, so probably set it up somewhere else, and then come back, and then it should let me. Because it'll be a different person, won't it? Because it'll have different settings and name, and it'll have been set up somewhere completely different. Thank you, everyone. Have a good day to you all. Bye.